Okay.
Anytime now. There we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our bi-monthly series where we talk about AI. And AI is fun. So happily, it's on the last day of September somehow.
Yeah, the exact last day.
Yeah. So let's begin with what Amar has to show for us.
You. Let me share my screen. So till now we have been seeing a lot of third-party and open AI tools. I mean the tools which are available. I want to show today something specific which Microsoft launched almost like 2 years before. It's called Designer, and most of us we use a lot of things like Canva and other few tools for our online digital preparation, right? So if you see this, this is a video when Microsoft initially launched the designer. Okay, so let me just play this before I show the live demos and all. What are the things added on as well? I'll just show that. So in a nutshell, based on your prompt, Designer is a tool which is officially from Microsoft. It can generate the images based on your requirements. Okay. And this is something in the recent times which they have published. Let me play this as well before I show you a little more in detail. So very importantly, why did I show this picture? In this video, very important to know is what from the time they have announced to now has been a lot different. It's almost like 2 years plus from the time when Microsoft started first time showcasing designer application. Okay. By the way, designer is free. In free means basically we need to be understanding how it works as well, right? So if I zoom in now here, basically it comes with the subscription as well. If someone has a M365 family or a personal or one more subscription is there here, right? Which is like Copilot Pro, they get a lot of benefits. Okay. But when the free version comes in as an individual person, maybe I'll zoom a little bit to you guys. Individual login with personal account like a Hotmail Live or Outlook or a Gmail when you register, right? Individual can create an image, they can create a stickers, they can create a greeting cards, collages, invitations, emojis, clip arts, wallpapers, monograms, avatars, designs, and designing for and more for like header and footer templates for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all this stuff, including teams they can create. Okay. Now, in the recent times, they have added certain options related to edit your images like background remover, blur, all this stuff. So there are two things to understand, right? One, very importantly, we have been seeing one side the hardware era is moving towards Copilot plus PC, where few features get added like a co-creator or a paint has certain built-in features, correct? Now, by using Designer, it's a similar experience. Basically, it comes in one platform for your design purposes. Okay. Now, how does this work is basically based on the credit if you don't have a subscription. Very important point which I wanted to highlight is what are credits, right? You will receive a fresh set of credits at the start of each month, and one credit will be deducted from your balance each time you interact with Copilot. So it is similar to the free Copilot version where people use certain things, right? By default, with your personal account, you can able to get some credits, okay? And designer AI features as well. Example, creating an image based on our description, it deducts one credit. If you ran out of the credits, you can upgrade it by using subscriptions like Microsoft 365 Personal, Family, and Copilot Home, right? Now, let me just show you how present it looks like on the Copilot. So to log into the page, you need to search for designer.microsoft.com. In my earlier sessions, I showcased even on Copilot, there is a new thing which they have added called as a create gallery. This is mainly for only picture generations by using a simple prompts which they have created, and we can modify and use it, right? Now, when it comes to designer, there are plenty of more things which we can create. It doesn't stop to us just like with the image. So for example, you see when you come to this home page, the first time it shows that create with an AI, edit with AI, design from scratch. These are the three important elements which designer helps any individuals to make it more professional for their work, right? So before I jump in, I'll give a walkthrough. One on the images example, right? It's the similar experience earlier which I showed you, like on the Copilot image generator. I can give a prompt how it has to be. I can simply say that blueberry cake in the hand of a dog. Okay. And the good point is I can able to choose the size or the portrait style, what exactly I'm looking at. For example, if I want to make it for a presentation, I would choose a landscape. If I want using for a social media like WhatsApp or Insta creating kind of a simple picture, I can use for a square. I have an option even for a portrait. For example, now I'll just say this, and my prompt was very, very simple. Blueberry cake in the hand of a dog. I did not mention anything, right? I just say create. So the below is what I have tried earlier. Basically, when we do certain presentation sessions and all, I try to create certain customized versions in the initial. This is where my generated images showcasing as my projects. Okay. So now, obviously, I didn't see much designed one. I said it has to be in the hand of a dog, example, right? So it didn't happen well. Okay. So I can just go here. I say that blueberry cake carrying
Maybe it's mistaking hand for like a human hand. Maybe you have to say something like pause.
dog hand, I mentioned. Let's try.
Uh,
Blueberry cake carrying by a dog. At least I'll just mention like this and see.
uh,
Now it doesn't stop to be just generating the picture, right? So I can reiterate and I can just customize more and more by adding more prompting. So the similar experience was there in application tool like uh, Adobe Firefly. So Adobe Firefly is like very unique. So for example, at least finally it has given something like this, right? Now, when okay, let it open, right? So it is just trying to showcase it's carrying, but it's actually holding it up. Good. Right. So the good option for us is from here, I can download this picture, okay, and I can send it to my phone if I have connected my Windows with phone, okay, and I can able to just copy it. So the other option is edit. When I click edit, it goes to the full-fledged page of editing services on Designer, right? This is how it differentiates me the most of a stuff. Okay. Now from here, I can able to start editing. I think it is taking a little time. Generally, it should not. Let me just open it back again. Maybe for the first time when I open, and you see this is my tokens. Okay, I have 13 AI credits left in this month, basically today last day, right? Now from here I can do a lot of stuff. Okay, and what I can do is I can able to do cropping and editing based on a different sizes based on my usage. Okay, and I can do the adjustments, basically the brightness and other stuff, and I can do a auto enhance with the AI. Okay, and I can make the transparency picture. I can able to replace this. Okay, this is not something which stops here. Okay, so designer gives more stuff. Okay, so for example, all the remove, blur, all these stuffs are very common, right? We can able to do the transformation to move or anything, right? For example, let's see this. So Specifically, it is selecting certain areas where I can able to move it across, right? I can use brush even for making certain things. Okay. So this is the flexibility which offers in this tool. Okay. Let me just go back. Okay, so other few options where you can able to make it as a stickers or cropping the object, all this stuff. Now the second option is I can add the text based on my requirement. So maybe I like this. Okay, so I can bring it up. Take show. Simple. Okay.
It's very similar to Canva.
It's very similar, but it is not popularly promoted because a lot of other things were happening from Microsoft, right? Now, I can still add certain things from my own PC if I have certain works which has been done for so and so. And you see here, this is where what I have generated, it can show. And more importantly, I can add more visuals from here. Okay, so maybe I can add stickers or images, what it was showing in the initial, and I can able to add some shapes. If I want to make it a little more colorful, I can able to add certain photos, or it can be some illustrations, anything. So basically, it starts from creating a picture and based on your imagination and make it little more appropriate. And now here you see there are multiple options like add page, right? I can make it as multiple pages of this kind of and make it for a preview for continuing, right? When I download it, I'll get an option for multiple ways to use it. So I can able to make 4 or 5 videos, photos and convert it as a video. That is also an option available directly here. Okay, and I can choose what all the pages I want to convert it into pictures or videos, anything. Okay, now the other important points. So one was the first one. What we saw is the image, right? Let me close this up and go to homepage. The second one is icons. So icons are something mostly we are dependent on internet-based icons generally, right? For example, if I want to make certain small icons for the latest thoughts, what I have. For example, I may say that mm, icon for my bike, Royal Enfield. This is my bike, okay? So I'll just try to generate it. So I can use this for my any presentation or my picture. So very uniquely differentiates, right? So the below all what I have tried earlier, by the way. Okay. So did you ever anyone know what is Royal Enfield?
Uh,
I'll just show you. This is my bike, Royal Enfield.
oh wow.
So this is how it looks, Royal Enfield bike. Okay. So just for your reference, let me see if it has prepared something. See this?
Yeah.
So to get this picture or a Royal Enfield kind of thing for me, it is little tougher because it gives a lot of background information and all this stuff, right? This is the exact bike which I use it. Okay. Now I can able to edit again the same way, going back to the entire designer tool. I can add and I can add the colors and stuff. It is like an icon which is created. Okay. Now I can just go and say that need more colorful example, right? By the way, when you are seeing my credits are going down, the right side top, you see, earlier it was 13. Now I'm using on the same prompt, it has become 12. So this is something which I can able to make for small icons works for my day-to-day works. And very interesting point, what I liked actually when I scroll right side is the emojis. We can create our own emojis as well, right? If we are very new to this, one good option is we can just go to this edit prompt, okay, and enter the information. Emoji of a puppy, I'll just say standing, sitting, and I'll say in place of weather, I'll say that black and white. I'll just leave it like this and say to create in parallel, right? So meanwhile, this is what the colorful designs it has made. I can use this for my social media communication or it for my own purpose as well, right? So this is one interesting thing which I liked it. And in the same tool, you can able to create a wallpapers, invitations, banners, posters, social media posts, or you can able to create a greeting card. Sorry, my bad. Greeting cards or stickers or monograms, colorful book pages, backgrounds, and avatars for yourself. So it's basically what all the things we use else than the Canva with the AI in multiple different websites. Most of stuff you can do directly in one app. Okay. And by the way, there is a app even for mobile. I think I'll just share it on the chat window for the designer. You can able to even create collages. Okay. Now, you want to create certain images for your projects, you can do. And the last important thing I would like to recommend, especially for the personal usage, right? You can able to make a colorful coloring pages by yourself by giving some thoughts. This could be helpful for the homeworks of the children at home or for doing some activity when you are doing a face-to-face events, right? So all this stuff, very important. How do we get adopted? One, if we have a clear vision, what we want to do, we can type the prompt. If not, we can use one as a reference. Okay, for example, like this, we can change whatever we want to and ask it to convert or create it. That is how it is, right? Let me go back to this. Now you see, this is the emoji it created with the black and white and stuff, right? Now Royal Enfield stuff on the designer, I can able to see all this stuff. Now what I can do is I can go to visuals or my key, my media. Now I have created the puppies there, right? Let's think of it. I can bring it up like this. It's same like an experience similar to a Word, Excel, PowerPoint because shortcuts and all are very same, right? Now I can just make this as a simple picture. I can just try if it shows some more benefits as an auto enhance. Yeah, it has just made it as a colorful. Okay, I can erase some stuff. For example, if I don't need this, right, I can just break this area, delete, right? I'll just say erase, it will be taken off. So these are all very, very simple tools for our day-to-day usage. As I say, it's in a very early stage because obviously nowadays we have been seeing a lot of new things coming up on a productivity side of it from the Microsoft, but there are multiple. So I can create a story from here itself by creating a pictures, right? Now, when I add multiple pages, as in again, I'm just saying earlier whatever I was showing. So for example, I can just bring up and create a storyline. Okay. So, and I can add one more page. Maybe I'll just take something from my own thing itself, earlier what I have created. Okay, these are all images. Maybe I'll just take from here. Example maybe of this. I'll just for the show of demo, I'm just showing you this, right? This colorful thing was done by Copilot in the initial of when Microsoft launched. It's almost like 2 years back what I did. Okay. Now all the pages I can see like this. I can just do a preview how it looks like. Okay, before I end. Right. Now what I can do is when I download it, I can use it as an MP4. It creates like a picture, right? Now with this, I can able to use it in a clip champ for a voiceover. I can use it for creating more of other stuff, right? So this has become like a video for me now. Right? So
Oh.
this is how simple it is, and it's very straightforward. Only the request is please try to start using it. It becomes easy for you. And what Microsoft has been trying to do is they're giving multiple options for us to get adopted. Right now, very importantly, we should inspire with whatever they have been doing. Okay, and we can able to start from there rather trying directly from our own prompting. If we are not comfortable, we don't have a clarity how we want to visualize our requirements, right? This is something which is very, very simple and unique for any kind of requirement. And the second option is edit with AI. If you have any your existing picture, okay, for example, if you want to update a resolution, I'll just show you simply before I hand it over back to Ian, last 1 minute of this. So I have a picture, just assume this. So I'll just take a picture from my desktop. Okay, I'll just say upload. From here, I can able to enhance a lot of stuff. So if you see here now, it is improvising the resolution automatic. This is very important. When we download certain pictures from internet, right? We get a less pixelated, less resolution picture. It automatically first converting or improvising the resolution for making it more valuable, right? So once it is done, I can able to show you the difference between the earlier. Now you see the left side one is the original picture which I uploaded. Now the right side one is what it has improved. The
Oh,
earlier resolution is 1317 slash 1441 pixel. Now it has converted almost more than 4K, right? So this is the major difference. So you can just see this difference. I remember almost like a month, a year ago, I wanted to create a greeting for one of my old friend, and I had a very old picture which was uploaded in Google Photos. I was not able to make it more, how should I say, more resoluted for a printing purpose. I couldn't do, but now I have this option example, right? And there is few more options here, like for example, focus. We can able to do a specific areas which we need to focus and adjust the colors and other resolution settings. And there is an option even for color pop. You can choose specific colors and change it. These are all possible. Now, earlier, before AI, before this kind of a tools was not available, for this, we were supposed to be dependent on a tools like a Photoshop, and we used to take hours together to do this. This is the beauty of AI, one of thing which I've been using for a long time, but obviously not got a chance to showcase to you guys in earlier sessions. Nevertheless, right, so this is something which is very, very unique, and request you all to just start browsing and exploring it. Yeah, thank you. This is my sharing for today. So back to Ian. Ian.
Yes, thank you, Amma. Would you like to share next, Vic? Is there anyone else that would like to share?
I think Ridwan has something, right?
Ridwan, are you here?
But wow, yeah. Earlier when I was looking at the
Yes, yes.
Amar.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Feel free to,
Yeah, would
Ridwan.
you like to share next?
Okay, can you go? Okay, let me just share. So I just want to share whatever that Amma shared, but I just want to inform that we can actually do design using mobile as well. So then, let me just share screen. Share screen. Okay, this one. So I have designer installed. So you can just go to the Play Store or App Store. You will just install a designer apps, right? So basically, you can perform any design, right? Related to, for example, like images or social posts or invitation, or stickers, wallpaper, or even greeting cards, right? Even generate some backgrounds, right? You can actually do those from your mobile. So, sorry, let me just,
Ridwan,
yep.
maybe you need to talk a little louder. Some people can't hear you, it seems.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's too far from my phone. Okay, so let me just repeat. Okay, you can actually do your design editing using AI, using designer apps, similar like whatever the AMA shows, right? But straight away from your mobile. You just go to the Play Store or App Store. You just download this app called Designer, right? So let me just search this Designer here, this one. So yeah, it's at info is Microsoft Designer, right? So you just download this Designer. After you open, you will need to log in. For me, I already logged in using my personal account, right? So I still have a bit storage left for me to design or store anything here, right? So you can create with AI, you can edit with AI, right? You can design from scratch, you can do everything from the apps itself, right? So maybe I can just maybe just try one for me. Maybe let me just images create with AI. So I can just choose that particular options, and then I just put in my idea over here. Okay. Uh, KLCC tower with maybe with um, give me some idea. I don't know. Maybe KLCC tower in the night, like and just make it. Yeah. So I can just choose. For example, what are the size? Maybe square, landscape, or portrait. So I just hit square and then I hit generate. So let me just sorry, my internet is not good. Let me just try again. So
Hi, Rizwan. You can't use iconic building. It's copyrighted.
oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can't use iconic KLCC Tower or Menara KL kind of thing.
I just did last 2 weeks, but let me try different tower.
If you try on the Copilot, also it will tell you.
Okay. Thanks. Cannot. No, I don't think I can generate. Maybe it's my internet. Okay, never mind. Let me try others. Okay, let me try social post. See if I can generate. Let me just try this one. Okay. 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 I think this one can. Yeah, probably weak was right. Yeah, I cannot use KL Tower or KLCC. So this one is editing with AI, right? So you can actually add visual from your mobile itself, right? You can actually search or add anything. You want to create a simple poster, you can actually do that. You can add text, right? So you can rewrite over here. So you can choose which text that you want to rewrite. It will actually use AI credit. Yeah, I might explain that you have to credit for you to use designer, right? So you can actually add, edit text and even redesign again. So you can text styling. You have style over here. You want to change, right? For example, here you can see my text over here. I can straight away edit everything from my mobile, right? So even you can change the color, right? I want to change to different color styles, right? Maybe a chocolate color or blue color, right? So you can directly do that in designer in your mobile. So that is one of the example for you to start learning and editing images using AI, right? So it's easy if you have the apps inside your phone rather than probably it's difficult for you to go into your laptop or PC, right? So you can design from scratch, right? So this design from scratch, you can choose any types, for example, like Instagram posts or even posters, right? For example, if I click Instagram post, that it will open a canvas for me to start the design. Also now it's the empty canvas, so I can add text right over here, and then after that I can add images that I can choose from my phones or even generate from AI, right? So let me just go back. I can add visual. So any visual that I have here, maybe organic shape, I can add this one. I can make this bigger, right? And then I just edit this text. So I can edit, right? I can change AI is fine, right? So let me just make it easy then, right? So yeah, so it's easy now. You can just do it by phone, right? So with designer, right, you can actually create a lot of content, even play with your kids some of the image tool, right? You can actually play with the kids like a drawing, coloring, tools or something like that. So it's just a short sharing for me based on Amas, right? So I was planning to show whatever that we can do for mobile in terms of laptop and PC. So I think that's all from me. Yet just a short one.
All right, Ian, back to you, man.
Yes, thank you. I have some things to show. One of this is this website. Will robots take my job? I don't know
Will
who
robots take my
created
job?
this, but I guess some people do wonder, will a robot take your job? So should we do something like, which one do you think we should pick? Okay.
Maybe something more physical, like maybe vets.
A veterinarian, yeah,
Choreographer.
okay.
Try choreographer. Let's see.
So minimal risk, because
Is it actually right? Why is it at the risk? Oh, actually it does.
yeah, it does have low probability of being automated, as they typically demand complex problem solving, creativity, strong interpersonal skills, and a high degree of manual dexterity.
Yeah, I think
Makes
anything that
sense.
requires manual like work is at lower chance of being replaced.
It does seem like that.
But that's like since we haven't given AI a physical like output yet, we haven't given them like arms and legs to work with.
Should we try something like IT?
Yeah. Oh, maybe
Let's
that
take
first
this
one.
one. Yeah. What is this? Oh,
Okay. I mean,
I
I'm
expected
surprised
it to
that
be
it's low
higher.
risk. Yeah.
Kind of expected it to be higher.
What are some of its reasonings then?
Have a limited risk of automation, as they demand a mix of technical and human-centric skills. So it's because it's a manager.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Because you have to talk to people. Because I see up there's one on rankings, so I guess you can see
Oh yeah,
what
you're
are some of
right.
the jobs that is much more likely to be replaced. What
This
therapists?
Are they saying this is what the AI will replace, or you won't get replaced?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you gotta have AI be therapists for you next. Okay.
Textile bleaching and dyeing machine operators and what is
I
this job?
I think it's just in general people who are, involved in operating machinery and all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
So it's
makes
like I think any
sense.
work that can be automated. But I don't think AI is particularly the trigger that will replace them. I think even when we like came up with machines and all that, they were gonna be replaced anyway.
But
Yeah.
I just want to check, is it a AI? Is it a robo? There are two things.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the website actually says robots.
Yeah,
Hmm.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
So because this concept actually came up almost like 10 years before I said, right? When the robos evolution started, there was a lot of fuzz against same like what we have been seeing about the AI, right? So a lot of physical works obviously cannot be done by robots, even now, after like 10, 15 years of advancement, right?
yeah,
So awesome. Good. Yeah, sorry. I just want to
yeah.
give like,
Yeah, it's okay. Um, I think it's because some robots have artificial intelligence, right? So people think that there's a high chance that it will take over your job.
Yeah, maybe this is outdated. Maybe they will be your next therapist.
But that would require a robot to feel, isn't it?
Yeah, I
You
guess.
need
I mean, that's why I've been seeing these articles recently where people are like throwing away their emotions to like an AI tool and then they end up committing suicide or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess it's not it you shouldn't rely on AI to be
to be your therapist.
yeah, I guess that's the word
I
for
don't
it.
think you should ask a machine to be your therapist.
Yeah.
I think another thing that I have to show is this Evil AI malware masquerades as AI tools to infiltrate global organizations. Well, this was bound to happen eventually. That
Wait, in which global organization got affected in this one? Okay.
I feel like they won't tell you, otherwise the organization will look bad for being
That is true.
like exposed or like being the ones that are the one that got attacked.
Yeah.
Their shares will probably go down if they tell who it is. So it says that evil AI, as per Trend Micro, uses a stager, chiefly acting as a conduit to gain initial access, establish persistence, and prepare the infected system for additional payloads, while taking steps to enumerate installed security software and hinder analysis. Oh, they have an example here for a PDF editor. Execution. So it executes the file, it persists it, schedules the task and job, modifies the shortcut, and run keys in your registry as well. That's scary. Process discovery, security software discovery, service stop, and then credential access. Wow. There's a lot
They're
of
using
things.
AI to do this?
Seems like it, that like they've
Oh,
reached the point where there's AI malware now, from what I'm understanding from this, and it's pretending to be an AI tool we use. So
okay.
now we have to be careful of what AI tools we use now, because for all we know, we're clicking on malware.
Yeah, I mean, recently, have you heard that news where in Steam somebody like published the game and the game turned out to be malware?
The cancer patient lost all his money, right?
Yeah, they scammed the cancer patient out of all their money.
Yeah,
Damn.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate that people can release malware on all sort of different websites.
Yeah, so I don't think any app out there is actually safe.
Well, I guess we just have to be more vigilant and careful regarding these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna link it in the chat window. There we go.
I'd say How has something, but I don't see that she's here today.
Earlier
Just
she
share
was.
with DM. Just share
Hmm?
it. Just play the
Yeah,
video.
so since
Then she
Hao's
has
not
the
here
good stuff on
today,
Notepad.
I'll share her stuff.
Oh, meanwhile, can I take another 5 minutes here?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So I got to a website last week. I just wanted to show you all. We have been using a lot of AI tools on the multiple platforms, right? This is website which analyzes which AI tool is best for what and how it is. Okay. So there is a website called artificialanalysis.ai, which actually indicates the performance of each and every brand's AI tool, how it looks and what is the performance and what is the way to understand if we are investing time for exploring it. Example, right? For example, on an intelligence side, it says GPT-5 is the highest, okay, which has 68,470 they call it as the parameters. Okay, based on that, the technology has been developed. Okay, now second one is GPT-5 medium on intelligence wise. On the speed wise, if you see GPT OSS 120B, that is one. So this is giving a little clarity when someone is trying to invest some time on basically developing some tools for their organization, or they want to create by themselves their own. This is something, a simple reference. It's like giving us a reference benchmarks, which tool has more parameters or perimeters or calculations and other stuff. This is something which I felt it is interesting. Obviously, it's a very deeper one, not for just for a fun. I'm just giving a thought. This can give a lot of clarity when we are trying to. So, for example, if you see on this website, there are models which all every company or every brand has been releasing. For example, we all know when GPT came up, it started with, I mean, the chat GPT came up, it was just like a 3 and then 4 and 5 version, if you see here, right? Even in 5, we have been majorly using ChatGPT version, but there are some different things. GPT Nano is there, GPT Mini, and other stuff. When it comes to Gemini, there are multiple models which is available. And the third biggest, most of times what I'm hearing is the Quen. This is one of our model. Now, the good point here is, one, we need to be aware of what all the models which is coming up and how it is. And secondly, a lot of companies doesn't want to still give a chance for everyone to access the this LLMs through internet. They want to maintain the privacy of their data, right? So there are some apps like Misty Studio or LM Studio, Olama. These are two, three apps basically where you can download the application to your desktop and download this packages as a local LLM. Means without internet, you can run your AI stuff. You can search the criteria and you can use. This is something where it helps. Okay. And this website gives a lot of information related to the tools which are all available. So as of now, for example, text to image, we have been seeing more like DALI or Gemini or Midjourney, right? There are more other tools, example, right? This is like one place where you can able to go and search. When you click all models, example, so for example, maybe I'll just see is in this also it gives that which one is good, what is the rating, how we need to focus, why we can able to depend or rely on these kind of tools. This is like a benchmark kind of a reference. This is some website I haven't fully gone through. This is just like day before yesterday I went through on this. It is making a pattern also for us to understand from last 2022, from the time when this AI buzz has started, it has been tracking and it is giving how it is improved and what is the range for each and every tool, right? This is like a good stuff for someone who wants to build their career on which tools they need to spend more time, which kind of a technology they want to adopt with AI. This is something like which will be helpful. Okay. So there are a lot of stuff and I'll share this link. Please explore. Maybe next session we can go very much more detail as well. Okay. Thank you, Ian.
Right.
Yes, thank you, Amma. Let me show the video that how has regarding notebook LM. That's it.
All right. Are you playing the video, Ian?
Yes.
Is there
Is there
audio?
no audio? Is there no audio?
I don't hear it.
Oh my goodness. Wait, give me
See
a
if there's
moment.
any audio like further down the timestamp.
Wait, no, there was audio. Oh, I didn't press include sound, sorry.
Ah,
Go
okay.
to your select song. Wait, give me one moment.
No worries. How long is the demo, Ian? Maybe I can do something while you are.
How long is the demo? Let me check. It's around 4 minutes. But I think you can take over first.
Okay. Let me do a little bit of sharing. It's actually kind of similar to what Amar and Redouan were showing earlier. So give me a second. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but Meta, I don't know if any of you can name what apps that Meta has been developing. I know one of you, I mean, one of these apps have been a very regular usage for everybody here in this call, which is WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp is by Meta, and of course there's Facebook, Instagram, and if you're a Twitter user and you're looking for an alternative, there's Threads. But yeah, Meta actually has this AI, sort of they market it as an image creation tool over anything and a video creation tool recently. So very similar to what you see. I think a few sessions ago we were talking about the Gemini and the VO3, right? They were like unveiling this in one of their last events. So the biggest difference with the Meta AI, of course, is that they're trying to make it free, right? There is a paid version giving you more credit, it's faster and all that, but if I'm not wrong, the video, which is a very new addition, they're trying to make it a free function. And let me see if I have anything on the video. I have in one of the links, but yeah, it is very similar, of course, to Copilot, except that, They're trying to make it free. You guys also have conversational, like live conversations, live text, right? And of course, last session we were talking about the Meta glasses, right? And so if you're talking about the movie generation, video generation sort of stuff, it's very similar, of course, to what the Gemini has to offer. They're trying to make it free, but of course, one downside is that if you try to click Meta AI right now, I know 90% of the people in this call are in Malaysia. It's actually not available in Malaysia yet, right? So as with a lot of these tools that are just newly in development, they are limited, I think, for usage only in the West. So unfortunately, it's not very accessible yet. But as you can see, the videos are very realistic looking, right? I think that's one thing that we've been expecting from even Gemini's new model. But of course, the realm of AI and Meta hasn't been on a too good of a roll. So one thing I want to show was it's somewhere here. Give me a second while I find the tab. I don't know if you guys noticed, but earlier this year, Meta actually has been introducing what they call AI users. So they're kind of like fake users that populate their user base, right? And it is actually kind of hard to tell. I don't have any examples of this right now because they did delete this out of like pure public outreach. So pretty much they are. Let me see if I have an example. It's in one of these links. So it's gonna look like something like this, right? It's like somebody posting this, like an Instagram post, for example, right? It's like, oh, posting about my kids or something like that. But one thing you don't realize is that the whole user is one, it is AI, and two, it's actually made by Meta themselves, right? So they're trying to like populate their own like social media ecosystems with all these fake users, which is like trying to drive fake traffic, right? Artificial traffic onto their social media, which people are not too happy, right? So because when you go on social media, what you're going to do is that you're interacting with real living people, right? Not AI. So that is one of the things that they are worried about. And of course, one of these articles I saw by Forbes was talking about is that this is kind of reflective of something called the dead internet theory, right? It's like how much traffic on the internet we're seeing today are actually robots and AI and just not real people creating content, reacting content. Same thing with like YouTube videos, right? People buying likes for their videos, people buying likes for their Facebook posts. So it's stuff like this, all reflective in dead internet theory, which of course Meta creating all these fake users, it is definitely not helping their case, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna share for today. I'm gonna send it back to you. How are you for the demos, Ian?
Um,
Shall I
I'm
take
trying
up
to get
one
it to work.
more? Shall I take one more minute?
Oh yeah, feel free to
Yeah,
here.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
so very important. I think because when I'm sharing the analysis side of it, I thought of to share one more website. It's called There's an AI for that. So basically, at present in the world, okay, there are almost 41,200 AI tools available, which is like published. Okay. And this is one website where you can able to find out for your requirements, any kind of thing which you want to explore. I'll share this link. Okay. And if you see here, if you want to use it for a personal, you can click here. It will give you certain recommendations. If you are using for creativity, you can able to. For example, I'll just say that video creation. Okay. So when I just do video creation, it is giving me some options like Runway ML, Pika Labs, stable video diffusion, easy wait, anything, right? Almost there are some 648, 46 AI tools for video creations, starting from Kling or a Freebeat AI, Widenly, or example like Footage, Creati AI, all this. These are all the tools which is available for video creation. For example, if I want to say app development, okay, let me search, right? There are almost like certain tools related to app development. Lovable is one of very famous. A lot of people use it for app development, and Codapt is also something, right? So this website is like Google for us for the AI in a simple way to explain, right? So This website will be increasing all the apps whichever will be published upon the entire internet. Okay, you can able to access this and find out different AI tools. Okay, and there are some deals as well. For example, I'm not promoting it. I'm just giving you a sense. A lot of companies have been publishing their deals to get more adoption. For example, right? So if you can go here, when you are taking a subscription, you can get some $1,000 saving or a $50 75 also. So I have started using certain more tools. Then I realized this is one thing for you guys also to understand how it can be helpful. And one more tool. Earlier, did I show Miro by any chance to anyone?
Don't think so.
Right. So Miro is like a whiteboarding kind of app for any discussion. So for example, last week for my friend's company, I requested app company designers to help me a template for the website. Okay. They sent me this link. They say, sir, please just go through. This is how the web page looks like. Example, right? This is all entirely AI designed one. I'll just go to home page, right? So you can able to create a lot of stuff from here. Okay, so this is not something free. I'm just clicking something like this. Let's see. So here, if you are using a touch-based pen-based screen, you can able to do drawing and do. There are multiple templates from here. We can able to create flow charts or diagrams or timelines, anything. Okay. This is one more website which I liked it in the recent times, and most of our designers are using it, which has been giving little clarity to the end customer. And if you doesn't know how to start, you have again built-in AI, create with AI, and you can just choose whichever the thing you want. It has the creation of a mind mapping or diagrams or documentations or images or slides. I don't know the prototype for the apps and websites. It's still active. Sticky notes and tables, right? This is something very simple website. What I realized because when I explored this, I asked my friend. He's basically UI UX designer. He said, Amar, I have been using this almost from 4 years. That's what he told me, right? So a lot of stuff we can try. This also is very important, a very improved version, I can say, the website where you can able to try and collaborate with your multiple requirements on day-to-day basis. Yeah. So I think this is my main stuff. I wanted to add on a little more on my learning, Ian. Okay, so back to you.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna play the
Greg.
video, Ian. I got it running here.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Something's going on with my software, so
Okay.
thank you, Greg, for
No
helping
worries,
me
I
out
got
with
it.
this.
Because for the interest of time, we got 5 minutes. I'm just gonna do one of house demos, and the rest I'm gonna leave it for next session. So we have something from her in terms of Nano Banana, right? Which is I think a new image generation model as part of Gemini. So tell me if you can't hear the audio. So I'm gonna play this real quick.
Here once again, so I'll be presenting on Gemini, on the specifically on um, the new model Nano Brana. This one is a best image model. So I will use one prompt. So photorealistic scenes. So I will create a photorealistic scene from text. So the thing is that this Gemini, this Nano Brana is really good at analyzing text in a sense that whatever that you describe, right, it can really get to near identical to what you describe. So it can analyze text very well. So we'll be creating photorealistic scenes. So this is the example that it gave us. So this is my initial prompt. Wait. So this was my initial prompt. Realistic shots on a young man with a tapered haircut from the back view, right? So since AI requires something for us like something more detailed, right? So maybe I just asked Copilot to refine the prompt for me. So I just asked it to say, can you please refine this prompt to match the absolute darkness? maybe it's on your preference. If you're someone who likes bright things, hope, or anything, that would be nice. So you can just adjust it based accordingly. So, okay, I'll just type in the prompt that it gave me then. Yeah, just make sure. Okay, and this will take probably just a few seconds. Yeah. So while I create a new prompt or I generate new image, and so this is the initial picture that it gave me. So this is it. So it matches my description pretty well with taper haircut, back view, and the cloud. I wanted it to be with yeah, with darkness, right? Dark. And the hand says out the window holds a coffee cup on his left hand, right here on his left hand, and then on the right hand, what did I say? Placing his right hand on the window, right? I mean, placing his right hand on the window, sorry. So the description, it matches it pretty well. Okay, maybe. Okay, this is the refined prompt. Okay, okay. So you can ask AI to create specifically this Gemini to create images for you, or you can change the background as well. You can change the background as well, right? Maybe I can show. Okay, this is one of the images that I asked. Okay, this was unsuccessful. So, okay, so if you remember, this is from the IMU on our event on IMU on mental health awareness, right? So I was sitting here playing, and then this is what I want. Can you please change the background to the person sitting on a bench? Make it look cinematic with the warm light reflecting on the person as the sun sets. The leaves fall down pieces by pieces. So this is what it gave me, and it looked awesome. I'm pretty impressed with how it can generate these kind of things. So initially, if you look at it, those who do Photoshop, all those things, right? In order to get this single picture, it would take them days, or okay, not days, but hours, right? A lot of working hours. But I just created this amazing background. I just changed it within just split seconds, probably not more than a minute, maybe a minute, depending on um how well defined your prompt is or what kind of thing you're asking for, right? More advancement, it takes more time to process and edit. But imagine someone's 2 hours of work condensed. You don't have to wait for them. We just have AI for you. We just can just describe what you want, how you want to change it, and then within seconds, it gave you this amazing, spectacular output image, right? So you guys can try it out later when you guys have your phone time to use this Gemini. Yes, thank you.
All right. Yeah, so that's Nano Banana for you as part of Gemini. Just to show you what we were talking about in chat earlier. So something like this, right? I was doing this on the chat GPT on WhatsApp, for example. This is my picture, right? And what they came out with a person with a completely different face. So I don't know why it likes to do that, but I guess Gemini maybe has a better an image generation model. So I gotta try that one out, all right? So I think Ian, you can close us off. I'm done over here.
Yes, thank you. And that will be it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your time in AI is fun. Does anybody have any questions for us in regards to AI? If not, we shall end it for today.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, if you guys are looking at our some of our past sessions, we do upload a YouTube channel. Usually it's uploaded within the week, so do check it out. So thank you everyone
Maybe
for
you
coming.
can we can have a session just for Q&A.
Oh yeah. Maybe we'll leave some time towards the end next time. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Zoe. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Thank you. Can I end the recording?